Good afternoon mga ka-good novelers. I'm Kumaring Vern.
And this is Kumaring Kath. Welcome to another episode of Gen Talks.
Yan Ate Kat, isa na namang siksik, diglig at umaapaw na tsikahan ng ating matutunghayan ngayong hapon. Excited ka na ba, partner?
Of course, partner, Thursday is Thursday dahil isa na namang kwentuhan na puno ng kaalaman at aral sa buhay ang masasaksihan natin today. Pero bago natin simulan ang chismisan, ayan mga marites talaga tayo dito, charot. Narito muna ang Good Novel Writer Benefits na palagi nating ibinibida sa ating mga tagapakinig.
Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to earn money from writing novels. If you are new to my channel, my name is Zay and most of my videos are about tips and tricks and tutorials. Nais ko lang sana ibahagi sa inyo ang isang application na nakatulong sa akin para kumita ngayong pandemic. I'm a writer, acquisition editor, and an ambassador from GoodNovel. Ang maganda rito, pwede itong passive income. So, kung masipag kang magsulat ng kwento o nobela, pwedeng-pwede ito sa'yo. Wala rin itong pinipiling edad dahil pwede ito sa matanda o bata. Pwede rin ito sa phone o laptop. Kailangan mo lang is internet. Work from home din ito, lalo na ngayong pandemic, mas gugustuhin nating manatili sa bahay kaysa lumabas. Ano nga ba si GoodNovel? GoodNovel is a Singapore-based company kung saan pwede kang magsulat at magbasa ng mga novel, pwede kang pumunta sa kanilang website or you can download the application from Google Play Store or App Store. Marami na ring manunulat ang kumita rito at nagkaroon ng stable income at ginawang full-time ang pagsusulat at pagiging editor. Magkano naman ang kikitain ko kay GoodNovel? Meron itong exclusive at non-exclusive contract. For exclusive, ikang kumita ng signing bonus, monthly attendance bonus, at completion bonus. For signing bonus, once you sign an exclusive contract at nagsulat ka ng 30,000 words, makakakuha ka ng $50. Sign a story, write 30,000 words, get $50. Monthly attendance bonus. Pag nakuha mo na ang 30,000 words for signing bonus, kailangan mo lang magsulat ng additional 50,000 words araw-araw sa loob ng 25 days or higit pa. Take note, magkahiwalay ang 30,000 words signing bonus at 50,000 words monthly attendance bonus. Completion bonus. Kapag nakumpleto mo ang isang libro at mayroon itong 80,000 to 120,000 words, makakakuha ka ng $100. 120,000 words, 100 to 150,000 words, makakakuha ka ng $200. 150,000 words to 200,000 words, makakakuha ka ng $250. At kung mas masipag ka at nagsulat ka ng 200,000 words pataas, pwede kang makakuha ng $325. So, $50 signing bonus, $150 monthly attendance bonus, at kung masipag ka, pwede kang kumuha ng $325 completion bonus, and that's a total of $525 ang kikitain mo sa isang libro. Ano naman ang non-exclusive contract? Kapag ang story mo ay una mong nakumpleto sa GoodNovel at meron itong 120,000 na salita o higit pa, makakakuha ka ng $30 plus 50% profit share. Ano ba ang requirements para makapag-apply ng contract? Kailangan mo lang ng 5,000 word count. Tumatanggap din sila ng Tagalog, Taglish, English at iba pang mga lingwahe. Kung sa tingin mo ay para sa iyo ito, check the description box below for more details. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for more videos.
There you have it, guys! Ayan po yung mga benefits na pwede ninyong makuha if you choose to submit your story and be part of a writing community.
Yes, that's right, partner. Kaya naman talagang todo-todo ang ating ginagawang pag-flex kay GN sapagkat marami ng mga manunulat ang natulungan ng ating platform na hindi lamang ipakita ang kanilang mga talento sa pagsulat, take note, Mare, may monetary incentive pang kasama. So, saan ka pa, di ba?
That's right, Mare. Alam mo, talagang napakaswerte. Hindi naman sabihin natin, ayun, napakaswerte ng ating mga, ng ating mga writers sa Good Novel. At
Yes.
syempre, ang ating mga tagapakinig dahil hindi lang basta storya yung binibigay natin sa kanila. Quality stories ang meron tayo dito sa Good Novel.
Oo naman, #quality talaga tayo ngayon. And I'm sure talaga na yung mga leaders out there na talagang naghahanap ng quality story, matutuwa sila pag nalaman nila kung sino ang ating guest writer for today.
Tama, partner. Ako rin nga excited na akong makachikahan itong ating guest writer. So, Mare, nako, huwag na nating patagalin pa. Sabay-sabay nating kilalanin ang ating guest writer for this afternoon. Handa na ba kayo? Comment down below. Alright, so ito na nga. The author who shared this story of his unexpected mate. Let's all welcome Nergian Talks virtual stage, Julie Strife.
Yay! Kamusta ka na, Ate Julie? Maraming salamat sa pagpapaunlak ng aming imbitasyon.
Okay. Thank you for inviting me too. I wasn't expecting it.
And thank you po for gracing our show. It's such an honor to have you here sa GN Talks po.
I should say the same thing actually.
Huwag ka mahiya, ate. So, dito sa GN Talks, para lang tayong nagchichikahan. As in, literal na nagchichikahan. So, let us know how we can make this experience comfortable for you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask us about it or anything. But for now, we're just so honored to have you here. Alam ko maraming matututunan sa iyo ang ating mga listeners.
Yes, and of course, madami silang matututunan kay Ate Judy. I think excited yung ating mga listeners, most especially yung mga fans ni Ate Judy. So, I'm pretty sure na gusto nilang malaman pa ng deeper si Ate Judy. So, let me start with this question. Okay, so Ate Judy, when did you start to realize that you have a heart and a talent in writing?
It would start way back when I was elementary, around no, not elementary, but more likely high school, 13 years old, around that time. 13
Very
to 14 years
young.
old.
13 years old. In what type of
13
story
years old.
naman ate yung nag-start kang i-doodle sa iyong
Fan fiction. I started with fan fiction. I started with fan fiction because when I was young, I would watch anime. I started with animation, Japanese animation, and then I ended up with Final Fantasy VII, Tales of Destiny, video games. Yes, fangirl. Yeah, I started with that, and then yeah, Final Fantasy is one of the best video games or RPG that was ever known. I started with that. Tapos, I moved to books. Pero mostly puro fanfiction ako ng Final Fantasy. Tapos, sumasabay dyan yung Gundam Wing, sumasabay dyan si Flame of Recca. Tapos, hahaluan mo pa ng Fushigi Yugi, ayan na. Tapos, Sailor Moon, ayan na. So, dyan ako nag-start ng fanfiction ko. Pero mostly, when I started writing around that age, ang kinuha kong concept, yung concept ng Final Fantasy. Kasi I like the idea of a group of mercenaries trying their best to save the world. Ayun yung naging foundation ko dun sa fanfiction ko. So, nilagyan ko lang siya ng extra para it's my work. World ni Cloud, world ni na Sephiroth, pero may touch ng reality on my part.
wow. All I can say is wow talaga. Kasi,
Okay naman.
alam mo na, mga batang 90s tayo, I grew up with those animes. Although hindi pa kami ganun, hindi kasi maraming pera yung parents ko. So growing up, makikita ko lang yung mga Final Fantasy Kineso na yan dun sa mga classmates ko na medyo may kaya-kaya sa buhay. So yung doon lang ako nakikicheck, naki-watch. Pero it's nice to know naman, ate, na talagang na-inspire ka rin pala sa mga works ng iba. Ganun ka rin ba nag-start mag-write, Vern?
Actually, hindi talaga ako, parang late na talaga ako nag-start mag-write. First time ko din talagang magsulat sa good novel. Ang sinusulat ko before talaga, mga script. I'm a scriptwriter and a filmmaker. So, ayun. Tapos, yung story ko dito sa good novel, nanggaling siya sa script na ginagawa ko for film. So, ayun, parang sabi ko, I asked for time kay Ate Zay na sabi ko, check ko muna kung kaya ko siyang gawin, stretch yung story into a novel. Kasi, yun nga, first time ko, so, nako, sa mga makakabasa, please bear with me.
Disclaimer. I think lahat
Tagalog ba
naman
yan or
tayo
English?
yeah,
English po,
English daw.
na
Ay,
merong mga
nako.
may mga grammar lapses. Just.
I think lahat naman tayo can relate na talagang iba talaga yung effect or iba talaga yung quality ng unang novel talaga na sinulat mo. Kasi dyan papasok yung trial and error eh. So, it's not always the prettiest. It's not always the best. Pero it holds a special place in our hearts
Most
talaga.
memorable.
Kasi, oo, iba talaga pag panganay, sabi nga nila, di ba?
Alam ko
Sorry,
yung
bunso
feeling na
kasi
yan.
ako eh.
I mean, yung panganay,
Alam
kasi
ko
yung unang,
yan.
yung unang fruit ng, ano mo eh, ng labor mo eh, ng talent mo. Di ba, pagka
Yeah.
nag-a-apply tayo ng trabaho, yung laging special talaga yung unang sweldo. Yun talaga yung, sa
Mhm.
lahat ng magiging sweldo natin, yun talaga yung pinaka sa mga pinaka. Well, my next question to you, Ate Julie, is, do you have a pet peeve in writing and reading stories? Ayan. Ano nakakapagpairita sa'yo? Charot.
This is going to be hard on some people. Lalo na yung mga, it's going to be hard. Ayun naman sabi ko, it's going to be hard. When I read, I make sure that there's fluidity on the books that I read. So when we say fluidity, it means dire-diretso yung basa mo. And ang ayoko sa lahat, pag nagbabasa ako, or pati ako pag nagsusulat, yung glaring yung errors mo. Napakadaming mali. And most especially when you're writing in English. One of, being an English writer and an English reader, tapos at the same time, nagre-review rin ako talaga ng libro. When I start reading, I find those little things na mali, na nakakairita. Kasi it disrupts on how you read. Or rather than being focused on the main story, what you will be noticing are the mistakes of the writer.
Mhm.
Ayun yung pinaka-ayoko. Ganun rin ako as a writer mismo. Kasi ayoko nung gagawa ako nung story ko. Ayun, nagsusulat ako. Tapos, makikita ko na madami akong mali. So, before ko siya i-publish, pinapolish ko muna siya. Bakit? Kasi, sinisigurado ko, yung trabaho ko maayos. Ayoko nung babasahin ko siya sa app. Tapos, ang daming mali nito. Naku, bakit hindi ko to in-edit? Oo, pet peeve ko yan. Pet peeve ko. Ayaw ko na magbabasa ako ng madaming errors.
Exit mo na
Kasi
ako,
hindi ko
guilty
makikita.
beyond reasonable doubt.
Ano naman kasi, what you call this, hindi mo sa akin maalis yan. Kasi unang-una,
Of course naman.
nagtuturo ako ng English.
Mhm.
Tama.
Tama.
Tapos, nagre-review ako talaga ng libro. I've been in the book industry for 7 years and counting.
Diba?
Ganun na akong katagal
Abogera.
I know, right? Well, Ate
Ganun
Julie,
na akong katagal mag-review ng libro.
oo,
Hindi ako
hindi Correct. Go ahead,
Hindi
sorry.
lang basta-basta. Hindi lang siya basta-basta. Sa akin, as a writer, hindi lang ako magsusulat. Tapos, ito, pababasa ko na sa ito. Hindi yung ganun. Kasi I started out like that. Bear in mind, meron akong dyslexia at meron akong dysgraphia. So, those are learning disabilities na medyo mahirap. Kasi when you have dysgraphia, there are some letters na napagbabaliktad mo. Yun yung sakit ko talaga. When you say dysgraphia, dyslexia naman sa akin, ang sa akin, ang dyslexia ko, would be on sentence structure. Hindi ko maiintindihan kung ano yung lexicon ng isang sentence. Makakapagsulat ako. Pero hindi ko ma-explain sa'yo kung alin dito yung verb, alin dito yung noun, kung eto bang noun na to, ginamit as adjective. Hindi ko sa'yo masasabi kung ano yon. Pero I can write. I could definitely write.
Right. O, diba?
Okay? And
Ayan.
ang downside niyan is madami kang mali. So what will you do? Kung alam mong may problema ka na sa ganyan, you double check, you triple check, you make sure that your writing is smooth. Not just with your eyes, but with the eyes of other people. Kasi they're paying for that.
Of course.
Tama. Ayan,
Alam
sa
mo,
ating, sige, go ahead.
go ahead, Be.
Nagkakayaan pa tayo. Well, gusto ko lang namang sabihin na yan sa ating mga listeners, yan, makinig kayo mabuti. Learn from the best, learn from the expert. Ayan,
I know.
so, and that's a fact. Ayan, so ikaw na. Talaga.
Napapabuntong hininga talaga ako. Well, ang gusto ko lang sabihin is, I don't think na all of those people na may, kagaya ni Ate Jun, na may pet peeve pagdating sa mga ganyang technical errors, we cannot blame them. Why? Kasi they are paying for your stories. Of course, they are expecting naman na yung babasahin nila is worth every peso na
Penny,
ginastos nila para dun sa story mo. So, I think it all goes to everyone talaga na nakikinig sa atin ngayon, writers and readers alike, na kung nga sa jowa, di ba may standards tayo, may guidelines tayo, din tayo, kahit papano is inaalay natin dun sa mga gusto nating kasama. Bakit hindi sa mga libro, di ba? Not only na masisihan tayo or masasatisfied yung yung gusto nating mangyari or as a reader, but also sa part ni writer, nagiging accountable sila na ang writing dapat tinitake seriously. Would you agree, partner?
Yes, para bang serve what they deserve. Parang ganon sa pagkain.
Or what they deserve.
Parang sa pagkain, 'di ba? So bakit mo bibigyan ng hindi masarap na pagkain yung umorder sa isang five-star hotel, five-star restaurant, 'di ba? So ayun nga, since binayaran 'yan at kumita ka, you have to do your job. 'Di
Ay,
ba?
be. Oo, bet yan. I think lahat ng mga nandito na sa stage ng adulthood, makaka-relate dyan sa sinabi mo, bakla, na it's hindi tayo nagmamayabang or hindi tayo nagpapaka-entitled. It's just the way of life. We need to be responsible. Especially, hindi naman laro-laro lang tong ginagawa natin. It's our passion and at the same time, posible din siyang maging full-time career. So, ayan.
Yes.
Narinig ko na. Wag lang basta sulat ng sulat ang hindi ine-edit.
Yeah, and that's the reason why
disclaimer,
I think this is the right platform to address that. Pero hindi para mang-away, pero but to remind everybody na sa good novel, hindi basta-basta tumatanggap ng stories na basta.
Ayun.
Okay?
Disclaimer nga pala mga girls, okay? Hindi ako perfecto. So, pag binasa ko, yes, listeners, if you're going to read my work, meron kayong makikitang, meron kayong makikitang mali dyan, okay? But you have to bear in mind na yung konting mali na yun, kailangan mo pang i-polish yan, nandun na tayo. But, be very careful when you're trying to write lang. Hindi ko sinabi na eto, basahin yung gawa ko, it's good. No.
Yes.
What I want everyone to know is when you're trying to write, the mistakes will be there. That's part of it. That's part of writing. Okay. But be very careful because sometimes it's when you're writing a novel, when you're writing, it's not all about fantasy.
Mhm.
There's always a touch of reality in everything that you write. You could
Logic.
alter it.
Mhm.
Logically speaking, you
Yes.
could alter it. For example, I have this friend, and what we do is when we're trying to write, ang setting niya is real world. Ang ginagamit namin, Google Maps. Bakit? When you go to Google Maps, you can see the terrain. And if you want a better view of the street, you go to street view. You can see
Mhm.
all yung daanan, makikita mo kung ano
Yes.
itsura nun. Na
Mhm.
kung gusto, for example, dito, let's pinpoint somewhere in, ito, yung novel ko. Okay, let's have this. This is set in Egypt. The current chapter that I, the current chapter I'm in, chapter 10, is in Egypt. Okay?
Mhm.
So, in Egypt, medyo malawak siya. So, kukuha ka ngayon ng isang lugar. Any lugar. Eh, kaso ang kinuha ko, somewhere in Dahab. Dahab is actually a real city in Egypt. Malapit
Mhm.
siya sa Sinai Peninsula at malapit siya sa Mount Sinai. Okay? So,
Mm.
kunin mo yun. Kunin mo yun. Tapos, kumuha ka ng somewhere in the vicinity na malapit na may airport or may ano, or may something, may shop. Tingnan mo yung lugar. That's from that, kung gusto mo na gumawa ng sarili mong place for that, go! Pero you have to realize na when you're picking a place, you have to know what it looks like in reality. And I
Yes.
assure you, using Google Maps will help you with that problem. Kayo na yung ma-adjust-adjust, add-add nyo na yung ganito ganyan, yung tao, yung anong shop, kung ano bang ilalagay mo, ayun, set ka na.
Yan.
That's reality.
Mas
Doon mo na
makatotohanan.
lang idadagdag yung fantasy mo.
Yan. So, napakagandang tip. Umpisa pa lang ang dami ng natututunan. I'm sure tuwan-tuwa yung ating mga listeners. Ayan. So, sa mga writers dyan na nakikinig, ayan. So, that's just one of the many tips na makikirinig natin kay Ate Julie. Yan. And since we're talking about your story, Ate Julie, yan. Punta tayo sa good novel journey mo. Paano nagsimula ang iyong good novel journey and how did you discover this platform?
I discovered this with my AE, si Winter.
Mm.
Winter is actually my AE, and she also writes for good novels. Her genre is under boy love. Okay, you should check her out. Then, nakita ko siya, sabi niya, nakita ko yung isang post niya, and then I asked her, Be, ano to? Sabi niya, Ate Julie,
Mm.
ganito, ganyan, ganito, ganyan. Okay, sige. Sabi ko, on that day mismo, nabuo yung blurb ko for Unexpected Mate.
Wow.
Nung
Wow.
araw na yun, sabi ko, Win, pwede na ba to? Hala, Ate Julie! Bakit? Sige na, go na. Teka lang, kailangan ko ng 5K words. Magantay ka muna.
Literal.
Sabi mo kasi 5K eh. Wait lang. Pinanako yata yung 5K within ano ba? 2 days ata. Oo, mga 2 days.
Kabog.
Kabugera talaga.
2 days.
Seryoso. 2 days ata o 3 days yun. Kaya yung first 5 chapters, kaya nga sabi ko sa inyo, yung first chapters ko na naka-up sa site, magulo pa yun. Kasi ayun yung pinaka first draft ko. Makikita mo dun yung inconsistencies ko, makikita mo dun yung, if you're going to compare, makikita mo dun inconsistencies ko, may makikita ka ng mga words na, alo, bakit iba to dito dun sa mga further chapters na binasa ko? Kasi when you write, when you're writing, especially when you are a fresh writer, you go. There are words that you will see, much better pala to kung ito ginamit ko. So, while you write, yung unang first 5, first 3, first 2, aminado ko sabog yan. But as you go along, makikita mo yung development mo as a writer. Makikita mo yung pag-grow ng pagsulat mo as a writer. Hindi ka lang, hindi ka lang nagsusulat kasi gusto mo. Nagsusulat ka to make sure that you develop your sense of writing or your sense of imagination. Ayun. Then, that was way back September. Okay, so basically, Unexpected Mate is 18 plus. So, pang-adult talaga siya. Hindi ko siya sinet as for kiddies. I'm sorry, guys.
Mhm.
Pero kung gusto niyo basahin ko. Um, kung, kung curious kayo, let's go. But, disclaimer, this is not for the faint-hearted. Kailangan nyo
Go.
ng tissue. Totoo. O, Pat,
Literal.
Teka
totoo.
lang.
Literal, kailangan mo ng tissue. Pag hindi kaya ng tissue, kumuha ka ng towel. Ano to?
Babasahin ko na 'to.
Ah,
Ayun, seryoso ako. This is not just high school. This is not high school love. Hindi
alam mo
to
na,
high school love.
friend, kung bakit
This
adik na
is,
adik ako.
this is a reality kind of situation na paranormal. Kasi fantasy eh.
Mhm.
But yes, kung willing kayong basahin, if you have the guts, ako na nagsasabi, if you have the guts to step into the world wherein most of the things are not as easy as it is, go read it. This is slow burn. You will not read, bam, no. You
Mhm.
have to read the whole thing to understand why it's happening.
Ayan. I think nasagot na rin ni Ate Julie yung dapat itatanong ko sa kanyang next kung paano niya nagsimulang isulat itong kanyang novel na His Unexpected Mate. So I think, Bird, we can move on to the next question na. Since
Yes.
Dali
nasa
naman!
oo.
Yes. Well, ayun, since kanina balik po tayo kanina since you mentioned kung ano yung ayaw mo talaga in writing. So, medyo na-late lang yung tanong, follow up lang namin. Yan. So, what are the things that you like about writing?
I like the freedom it gives you. Freedom to express how you feel. Freedom to create your own world.
Mm.
Because let's face it, writers write to escape the reality that they're in. Tama?
Yes. Mm.
Gives you a perspective of things. It answers your question, what if?
What if?
What if? All books started with the question, what if? What if my life wasn't like this? What if
Mhm.
zombies were real? What if there's such thing as vampire? There's such thing as werewolves? There's such thing as a man who is a billionaire? That would fall for me. The
Yes.
Cinderella type of stories.
Yes. I,
Tama?
How about you, Ate Kath?
things that I like in writing.
Yes.
Gusto mo ba yung as in yung totoong sagot?
Yes? Meron bang
Nako!
fake?
O sige, hindi na tayo magpapabebe dito. Kaya ako natanong kasi alam na alam ni Ate Julie kung bakit ako nagsusulat. Apart from expressing myself, gusto ko talagang gawing full-time career ang aking passion. So yeah, if you will ask me, I write because I want money.
Most
As of
Sino
now.
ba
people
may ayaw
would
ng
turn. Sino ba may ayaw ng pera?
I know,
But
right?
you have to bear in mind, for those people who want to really make writing as their career, you have to start at the very bottom.
Right.
What gives me the credence to say this? I've been reading since I've turned 16 years old. Okay? So lahat ng binabasa kong libro, English. Nagkaroon ako ng phase na kung saan nagbasa ako ng Tagalog. Sa mga 3 buwan lang ata yun, 4 na buwan lang yun. Tapos napagod na ako. Kasi ang sabi ko sa sarili ko, when I was reading the Tagalog plots, bakit ganito? Bakit paulit-ulit? Bakit isa lang yung, bakit ganun? Isa lang. So napagod yung mata ko. So,
yes.
nakakapagod siya if you're going to stick with the same plot over and over and over again. Okay? Writing takes time to build. It takes years. It takes a lot of guts to publish your own book. Yung mga nababasa kong mga libro, sa Amerika sila. Okay, most of the authors I read, naka-base sila sa Amerika. Tapos yung iba nasa UK. Ewan ko lang, di ko actually, meron na akong Australian. But still, and yung fan base nila, malaki na. Kasi they've been writing matagal sila nagsusulat. Hindi sila yung sulat na, normal na sulat na alam natin, na nag-circulate lang sa atin. English ang sulat nila. Kasi mas malaki ang fanbase ng English. I'm not saying na hindi malaki ang fanbase ng Tagalog, ha? But for those people, if you're going to write, you have to think ahead. Ito ba yung gusto ko talaga? Kailangan nandun yung puso mo. Nandun din yung lakas ng loob mo. You have to be open with criticism. Kasi pag hindi ka open sa criticism, mawawalan ka ng gana. Pag binigyan ka ng 1-star review, mawawalan ka ng gana. Bakit? Kasi pakiramdam mo hindi worth it yung sinulat mo. Ganun ka-harsh ang mundo.
Yes.
Ganun sila ka-harsh. At the same time, you have to be very careful on what you write. Kasi pag, for example, magpipick up ka ng isang group. Sabihin na natin CEO. Kunin
Yes.
natin yung CEO group. Okay? Make sure na yung sinusulat mo about sa CEOs, may credence sa reality niya.
Right.
Okay?
Agree.
Hindi ka pwedeng magsulat ng isang CEO book na hindi mo alam yung buhay niya as a CEO.
Right.
Ayun yung pinaka-basis mo eh. Doon magre-revolve yung fantasy mo eh. Kung paano niya i-handle yung buhay niya, yung love life niya. Hindi lang love life ha. Ay, eto rin. Kasi sabi nung iba, magsusulat ako kasi kulang ang love life ko. O magbabasa ako dahil kulang yung love life ko. No! Let me tell you something. When you read a novel story, okay, from another country, it doesn't center on love. Hindi lang siya nag-center on love. It blooms from the family, from the friends, from the community. That's how a good book should be. It doesn't always have to be love. Oo, nandiyan yung love, nandiyan na yan. Tama yan eh. Pero kailangan mong makita kung paano nag-grow yung character dun sa libro. Hindi lang siya nag-grow dun sa puso niya, but he grows emotionally, mentally, at the same time, spiritually. Yun yung essence ng pagiging tao eh. Right? You have to take that into consideration. Writing romance is not just about love. It's about the whole thing. It's about the world, the real world.
Yes, I agree. Kasi yung nga, katulad ng sinasabi mo, Ate Judy, ang love, hindi lang siya rooted dun sa pagmamahal ng dalawang tao. Iba yung level ng love mo sa isang tao, nag-iiba-iba yung level nan, because dahil din sa pagmamahal na natatanggap mo mula sa mga tao sa paligid mo.
You have to doon mo ngayon iikot yung fantasy mo. Paano mo siya papaikutin? Paano ko ba papahabain to? Ayun yung challenge niya as a writer. The most simplest situation, how in this kind of thing.
Ayan.
Natutulala talaga ako sa mga naririnig ko kay Ate Julie. Kasi parang feeling ko,
Ako din. Feeling ko nga.
Gusto niyo magpa-seminar tayo?
Yes. Ate Julie, yes.
Yan.
Set natin to.
Ayan, bilang isa sa aming mga ate na veterana na pagdating sa pagbabasa at pagre-review ng mga storya, ano sa tingin mo Ate Julie, yung number 1 na dapat ma-improve ng mga manunulat na nasa pay-to-read platforms na gaya ni GN? Any short message para sa kanila?
Walang magagalit sa akin ha.
Wala, ano ka ba? Sabi ko naman sa iyo.
One of the things, I don't read any books on any platform novels. Lilinawin ko lang yun. I don't. Sasabihin niyo bakit? Kasi yung blurb pa lang nila, alam ko na yung ending.
Oh.
Oo. Ang dami ko nang nakita niyan. Okay, sige. Well, nasa na yung susunod? When you write, or when you want to attract readers, you don't give everything in the blurb. You leave something. You make them want to read this. Kasi if you give everything in the blurb, Sa akin sa aking batikan, hindi ko masabing batikan, pero sa akin na sanay na magbasa. If yung blurb mo, nakita ko na yung first problem mo, andun na yung prevailing problems mo, andun na yung gustong mangyari ng leads mo, bakit ko pa babasahin yan? Eh, ayan na, nasa blurb na.
Agree.
Ang titingnan ko na lang dyan, yung execution mo.
Wala yung element of surprise and mystery dun sa
Yes.
story.
Kumbaga
Binigay mo lahat.
hindi mo siya pwede gawin na parang news article na nandiyan yung who, what, where, when, and how.
Yun nga ang kaso mo kasi, ang nakikita ko, sa nakikita ko, ayun yun. Kaya nga, sabi ko nga kay Kat, sabi niya sa akin, tinanong niya sa akin one time, ate, ano ba binabasa mo sa Goodreads maliban dun sa kaibigan ko? Sabi ko, wala. Bakit? Ayokong magkasala. Kasi seryoso ko.
Hindi ko ibibigay dito yung title ng story ko.
Walang problema sa akin.
Char.
Walang problema sa akin. I could actually help you with that. Walang problema sa akin.
Di ba?
Ay, kabog.
Hindi, seryoso ko. Seryoso ko doon. Kasi if I wanted to become an editor, yes, editor. Pero oo, totoo. Bawal ako maging editor. Bakit? Kasi iiyak ang writer sa akin.
I figured
Iiyak siya.
I figured.
Diba,
Kaya lang talaga we started as friends bago ko pinapasa talaga sa'yo yung gawa ko.
May nagpa-edit na sa akin. May sa akin. Patingin sa akin. Maganda yung plot. I like the plot, grabe. I like the plot. The problem, yung setting ng story. The words that we use. Kasi ang ginamit niya is Tagalog. The written form is in English. But the setting is in the Philippines. So bear in mind, writers, if you're going to write something in your native country, you have to make sure that you've researched that particular place. Kasi this one is in Calderiera. Yes, something like that. So, in the Philippines, bawat region, may bawat tawag sa isang tao or sa isang nilalang or whatever. Kailangan yung malaman yun kung gusto nyong mag-sound authentic na talagang nasa Pilipinas yung setting ng libro nyo. Okay. So, i-insert ko na rin dito kasi meron akong under review pa sa GN na yung reverse mate ko. Wala pa siyang contract, pero you can read it free. So, ang setting nun, nasa Pilipinas. Eto twist niyan. Yung main lead ko, taga-Europe siya. So, transplanted siya from Europe. Okay? Pero, ang hawak niya, Filipino paranormals. So, dyan na enter kung paano mo papaganahin yun. Kung paano mo, how are you going to make this, how will a European werewolf king be able to handle Filipino paranormal beings? Okay? So, ayun yun. Going back to dun sa review ko, sabi ko sa kanya, maganda yung plot mo. I really like how you plot. Pero nakikita ko kasi yung pattern mo sa pagsusulat. Try mong baguhin. Try mong tingnan yung inedit namin ng kaibigan ko. Tandem kami. Try mong tingnan yung inedit ng kaibigan ko. Yung, what do you call this? Yung sinabi namin sa'yo. Try mo siyang tingnan. Tapos isulat mo ulit siya. Tapos after nun, pag okay na, pakita mo ulit sa amin. Kasi writers have a community and they help each other. That's how they grow. Hindi lang siya nag-grow. Hindi ka lang nag-grow sa sarili mo, Nag-grow ka rin kasi isang community kayo. Magtutulungan kayo. Ayun yun. Kaya, we have an association in America, They have an association for writers in America. Oh, totoo yun.
Wow.
Romance Writers Association. Totoo yun. So, every year, before the pandemic happens, nagkikita-kita sila. So, they have activities and everything. Diyan mo makikita yung anak ni Anne Rice. Kasama siya doon. He writes romance.
Wow!
Anak ni Anne Rice, kasama siya doon. Hindi ko pala nababasa yung libro niya. Pero yes, kasama siya doon.
Gosh.
Yan. So, Ate Judy, simula umpisa hanggang sa time na 'to 'no, ang dami na naming natututunan sa'yo. Hindi lang basta chikahan, pero madami kaming napupulot na something na talagang magagamit natin, hindi lang namin, pati ng ating mga tagapakinig sa pagsusulat. Well, now we're down to our last question before we proceed sa segment 2. So, light-light na tayo later. So, ito po, if you could give po na 2 top 2 Ate Kath, top
Yes.
2 tips. Top 2 tips. Ano sa ating mga sabihin na nating mga aspiring writers at saka sa mga nagsisimula pa lang, top 2 tips na maibibigay po ninyo, Ate Julie.
For aspiring writers, number 1, tips ko, unang-una, practice. Regardless if you're writing in Tagalog or if you're writing in English, practice. Don't start with something big. Okay, ayun yung goal mo. You want to write a book. Okay, nandun na tayo. You want to write a book. We're there. That's what you want. But you have to take smaller steps to be able to get to the big one. Bakit? Kasi doon mo makikita yung growth mo. Doon mo makikita yung writing style mo. What you're after is how you're going to attract your readers on the books or on the stories you're reading.
Right.
You start small. Start ka sa short story. Start ka dun sa yung mga, I know we have high school, grade school. I'm not entirely sure what grade you're in. Senior high schools who are currently writing books or are currently in GN. What I would like you guys to do is to focus on the team writing na binibigay sa inyo ng teacher nyo. Bakit? Mahahasa kayo dun.
Perfect.
Yung topic,
Perfect advice.
yung topic nila, for example, this Valentine's, ang pagmamahal ko. Okay, Tagalog yan, okay? Ibigay nyo doon, ilagay nyo doon, i-highlight nyo. Doon kayo magsimula. Always start small, then proceed. Kasi nagsimula ako as team writing. Tapos, sumunod ako sa poems. Team writing, essay, tapos poems. Okay, dumating ako doon sa buhay ko na sabi sa akin ng father ko, don't write. Waste time yan. Okay, nakinig ako sa kanya. Pero, I did not stop writing. I write journals. I write poems. Tapos yung medyo malakas-lakas na yung loob ko, pumunta ako sa fictionpress.net. So, yung ibang poems ko nandun, meron ako doon written story na hindi pa tapos. Kalat siya. As in, kalat talaga siya. Ba't nandun siya? Ayun yung first tip ko. Second tip, huwag kayong mawawalan ng dictionary at thesaurus sa tabi nyo.
I'm sorry, natuwa talaga ako.
Totoo yun. Bakit? Regardless if you're writing in English or in Tagalog, may mga salita na pwede mong gamitin at may mga salita hindi mo dapat gamitin pag nagsusulat ka. May mga salita na paulit-ulit mo siyang sinasabi. Bakit? Kasi wala ka lang naisip na salita eh. So, anong gagawin mo? Maghahanap ka ng salita na pwede mong gamitin, i-replace doon.
Perfect.
Don't disregard what you have. Research. Kasi kailangan mo rin. Kasama yun sa tip 2, research. Dictionary, research, thesaurus. Dahil pag wala yun, if you're going to rely on your fantasy only, tapos makakamakross ka ng reader na nagpa-fact check, na alam yung totoo. Tapos bigyan ka ng...
Mababash ka.
Oo, mababash ka. Mababash ka. Magagalit siya. Defensive siya. But at the end of the day kasi, you have to fact check your work. Ayun yun eh. Fantasy, it's good that you have a very good imagination. It's good that you have a solid fantasy. But you have to remember, in order for your fantasy to realize that it's a reality, you have to bend the reality in your own way. And how are you going to do that?
No,
By examining the facts that, you relax. At the same time, you have to internalize the facts that is given to you. Dun mo lang siya may apply.
Fact check, everyone.
Yes.
Fact
In short, writing is a responsibility.
Oo.
Yes.
Sobra. wag rin kayong mag-over research. Kasi kumakain ng oras yan.
Tama.
Okay? So for example, sa isang part na to, sa isang chapter, hindi mo pa naman kailangan ng research, edi wag muna. Start kayo mag-research dun sa chapter na gagamitin nyo. Kung ano lang yung ano yung kailangan nyo. Kung gusto mo pa ng further research para maintindihan to, go. Pero if you're going to write something, wag yung over. Ano siya, gradual lang siya. Remember, if you're going to write a story, you don't give it into one whole bam. Kasi on the latter chapters, mahihirapan ka na i-extend yan. Lalo na kung papaabutin mo ng mga 1,100 something words. Tapos lahat ng facts mo nasa chapter 1, chapter 2. Paano naman, diba?
Wala nang natira.
Wala nang matitira. Ganun ang pagsusulat. Lalo na kung magsusulat ka ng nobela. Hihimayin mo, dadahan-dahanin mo, you will make your readers thirst. Ano na ba ang susunod na chapter ko?
Yes.
Ganon ang
Ganun pa
pagsusulat.
mag-update si author, gano'n.
Totoo, ganon. Kasi yung mga binabasa ko, I don't read standalones, guys. I read series. Pag sinabing series, ang pinakamababa kong series, 3 libro. Kanino? Kay Nora Roberts. 3 libro lagi yan. Well, 4 siya. May 2 ata siyang 4 na libro. But the rest of the series na binabasa ko, it ranges from 9 books, 10 books, 13, 23 books. So, imagine nyo yung pagbabasa ko nun. Imagine nyo yung cliffhanger ko. Every time na matatapos ako ng isang libro, ito na, nasa na yung isa. Ganyan ang dapat na hinahanap ng mga reader nyo pag nagbabasa sila ng chapters nyo.
Yes. Dapat laging yung parang mahuhulog
Laging may
sila sa bangin.
cliffhanger.
Yes.
Dahan-dahan.
Pakiramdam ko pag binasa mo yung sulat ko, Vern, makikita ko na lang may nagpa-pop sa akin, hala, sino to? Ate Julie! Bakit?
Kailangan niya
Bilang
yan.
ikaw.
Hindi masyado siya nai-stress sa mga panahon ngayon.
Ayan,
Yes.
Betge.
Saka
Kailangan
baka hindi na ako mag-aral ng char.
Hindi, wag yan.
Joke lang.
Meron na pala akong pagtatanungan pag kailangan ko ng legal matters.
Ayun,
Yes.
ate.
Kasi medyo nag-iisip-isip ako dahil meron akong siguro 3 ata. 2 din, isa pa lang, yung assassin ko. Medyo
Oh,
nagpaparamdam
I
na
like
siya. Sabi ko sa kanya, wait lang be. Teka lang. Gawin ko muna to si Hunter wait lang. Oo, may cover ka na, wait lang. Meron ka ng panimula, wait lang.
Relax ka
Teka
lang.
lang. Relax ka lang.
Chill lang.
Hindi ko pa alam ang gagawin doon sa may lead mo eh. Alam ko gwapo yun. Pero teka lang, wait lang.
chill ka lang dyan.
Chill ka lang, diyan ka lang.
Yan, so Ate Julie, yan, sa ating mga tagapakinig, sa ating mga minamahal na listeners yan. So, sinasabi ni Ate Julie na, ang una, ano dapat? Comment down below. Yan. Ang ate yes, hindi sila nakikinig, char. Alright, so una, ano nga ba yung una ni Ate Julie? Char lang.
Nako, be. Ano yan?
Ang natandaan ko,
Hindi, research, hindi, dictionary, thesaurus. Thesaurus. Yes, magsimula sa mga tawag ito, sim writing. Huwag masyado bibiglain.
Correct.
Yan. Baby steps tayo dyan. Alright, so yan na. Naku Ate Kat, nasa kalahati na naman tayo ng ating program this afternoon. Yan, so sa ating pagbabalik, light and fun lang po tayo. At malalaman natin kung gaano ba kabilis mag-isip si Ate Julie. Yan.
I'm so excited. With magic. Charot.
Yan. So, ano ba yung ating game for this afternoon? Malalaman po natin yan sa pagbabalik ng GN Talk. And we are back! Thank you for staying with us. Now, ready na ba kayo sa ating game for this afternoon? Ikaw ba, Ate Kath? Ready ka na ba?
Naka-burn ako, ready na. Hindi na ako talaga makapaghintay na isa lang itong si Ate Julie sa ating game time.
Ayan, so hindi na natin sobrang pahihirapan pa si Ate Judy at syempre, na mabait tayo this afternoon. Normal yung
Ay,
ating
mabait na
palaro.
kayo dyan. Oh my God.
Alright, so madali lang naman po ang ating game for this afternoon. So para sa iyo, Ate Julie, maglalaro tayo ng 21 questions. Very straightforward at walang kahirap-hirap na game. Alright, so ano ba? Ano ba ang 21 questions? Can you please explain further, Ate Ka?
Of course, we have here 21 sets of random questions. As in, everything, anything, everything under the sun. Ayan. So, parang ang format nito is parang fast talk lang. Very swift lang na answer. At kapag ka medyo, alam niyo na, umira lang aming pagiging marites, magbibigay kami ng follow-up question. Yan. Pero
Yes.
let's see lang kung paano sasagutin ni Ate Julie ang ating
Yes.
mga tanong.
Mhm.
Very straightforward.
And
At
Ate
very
Judy,
wholesome.
yes. Take note, pagka bagsak namin ng tanong, sagot agad. Pagkasagot, babagsak ulit kami ng another tanong. Kapag hindi
Oh
agad
my God.
nakasagot, pag hindi agad nakasagot, there will be
Magsasayaw ba ako?
Masaya talaga. May consequence.
well, may consequence. Yan.
Ready ka na ba, Ate
Nako.
Julie? Let us know when you are.
Sige na nga.
Ayan, alright. So,
Gera
let's
sa go na.
begin. So, since
Yes.
ready na si Ate Julie, here is our first question.
Okay. All right. So we'll start in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Who's your favorite character from literature?
Favorite character would be from Julie Garwood. Yeah, Julie Garwood.
Alright. So, next is, what's your favorite color to wear?
Lavender.
If you were an ice cream flavor, what would it be?
Chocolate mint.
Nice. Coffee or book?
Can I have both?
Hindi pwede, isa lang.
Isa lang.
Coffee or
Book.
book? Book.
What's your favorite sport to play and why?
I don't play any kind of sport.
What's the weirdest dream you've ever had?
Being chased by a manananggal.
Oh my God.
It was so vivid. It was so vivid. I was like in this particular forest. I was in a forest.
Oh
and
my
it was
God, I
dark,
cannot.
and there was this freaking manananggal behind me.
manananggal
Oh my
chase.
God. Oo, promise. Sabi ko, ano yun?
Alright, Q&A next
Alright.
question.
What's the wildest thing you've ever done?
Ayun na.
I cannot say there's any because what do you call this? I cannot say none. Conservative ang parents ko. I'm sorry.
Alright. Sige, we'll
Alright.
give you that, ate. What is your biggest regret, if any?
I don't want to say it out loud. Bawal.
Okay. Yeah, we understand. It's too
Mhm.
personal.
Alright. What's the worst lie you ever told as a kid?
I don't know. I can't remember much because I don't usually lie to my parents.
Ay, honest si ate. Nahiya yung
Wow.
childhood ko. What's your favorite type of dessert?
My favorite type of dessert, that would be any chocolate mint something.
Talagang addict siya sa chocolate mint.
Yes.
Ako ayoko nun.
Di ba ba?
I know it tastes like toothpaste. I know, yes. That's the general consensus. It tastes like toothpaste. But, hands down ako.
And so next, do you believe in love at first sight?
No.
Okay, hindi na ako mag-follow ang question. What was your first kiss like? Ayan. Describe the taste. Taste talaga!
Tastes like sugar.
No, it doesn't actually. To be honest, I wasn't expecting that. You know what I mean? Kasi some of my friends and some of my no comment ako. Ayoko magsalita.
So ako na pala, susunod pa lang magtatanong. So, what's your biggest turn on?
Hindi ko ba ate?
Loka. Ayan na lang ang sasabihin ko. I am not gonna say anything.
Parang alam ko.
Alam ni Kat yan.
Alam ko din.
Alright.
Papiliin mo kung ano gusto mo, date o libro. Libro.
What the biggest turn off?
Liars.
Same. Liars
Same,
and
same.
cheaters.
Oh no, cheaters. I hate cheaters. Wow.
Yeah, cheaters, liars, parehas.
Pero
Parehas
hugot sa cheaters.
Alright, so what's the worst thing about being single?
I find it, there's nothing worse about it.
And
I mean,
strong,
technically,
independent.
I'm not really single, pero I don't find single people to be have that kind of worse. Kasi, when you say single, it means wala ka lang kasama, wala ka lang ka-share or something. But, happiness depends on you. It's your choice
I
on
agree.
how you're going
Love
to be
it.
happy.
Love,
It doesn't matter if you're single, it doesn't matter if you're married or not, but what matters is how you're going to make yourself happy.
True. Alright, so
What's
next.
the best thing about being single? Yan.
Bakla, hindi ako single, hindi ko masasagot yan.
Before, bago ka
The best
nag-commit.
thing,
Oo.
I could read.
Alone. In quiet, in peace. Ganun.
Ano ko I'm an introvert ba? Oo, introvert kasi ako. I
Kaya.
work at peace. Gusto ko yung nagbabasa lang ako, yung pupunta ako sa mall na hindi ako idadrag sa movie theater. Ay, not just me. Yung dalhin mo ako sa bookstore, iwan mo ako dyan, umalis ka dito sa harapan ko. Go. Seryoso ko nun. Even with my friends are very frustrated sa akin. Kasi nga, when they want to watch a movie together, nakasama ko, I would just say, guys, iwan nyo na lang ako sa bookstore. Balikan nyo na lang ako. Diba?
Si Ate Julie yung independent friend mo. Iwan mo lang sa bookstore.
Yung kahit hindi
Iwan
mo
mo
siya
lang ako sa
i-invite,
bookstore.
manood ng sine, hindi siya magtatampo, matutuwa pa siya.
Maaabutan niyo pa ako doon. Ang dami ko nang nababasa ng libro. Panalo tayong lahat.
Ayan. So, Ate Kat, ito ba mga tanong mo sa padulo, ha? Gusto mo yatang humugot ng mga kamaritisan.
Ay,
kilala ko na yan si Kat.
Hindi ko matanong sa kanya ng rekta. Charot!
So, ito. From Ate Kat na tanong mo. Nilaglag. Okay,
Nilaglag talaga siya.
would you consider yourself a hopeless romantic?
Oo.
Talaga, ate. Ang
Kasi,
impression ko hindi.
Alam mo why?
Ako din.
Kasi the reason why I'm going to say I'm a hopeless romantic, I will not be writing love stories if I'm not.
I
will not be. Kasi the reason why people are writing love stories, it's because they have this romance inside of them. They're craving something. I want this to happen, but it's not happening. So that's the reason why you write stories. You're a hopeless romantic. Oo, hindi mo makikita sa personality. But, pag binasa mo yung libro, mararamdaman mo doon, hala,
Nandun na yung heart ni Ate Judy.
Andun yun.
Correct.
Andun yun.
Kilala natin siya unti-unti sa kanyang mga storya. Alright, tell I love you in a romantic context. Natawa siya.
Basahin nyo yung sinulat ko, yun lang yung masasabi ko sa inyo. Andun yun.
Huwag na po natin
Oh
basahin
my
out
God,
loud.
babasahin ko na.
That's,
Alright.
ayun to.
Ayan, so what's your love language?
Ano yun?
Love language. I mean,
Hindi
language.
ko alam yun.
Parang paano mo na-feel na mas nalalove ka ng person or ng partner mo or ng ibang tao? Like, by gifts ba? By yung sa words ba? Service? Or the way they act? Ano pa ba?
Hindi ko alam
Physical
yun.
touch? Learn?
Wala sa... Ano
Ay, hindi
ba?
siya sure.
Hindi ako
Ikaw
sure.
Ako kasi
yes, Kat, I want to know.
Makulit ako talaga. So, every night, gusto ko bago ako matulog, sinasabihan ako ng I love you ng asawa ko. Kinukulit ko talaga siya.
Di ayaw mo sa counter? Ayaw mo sa counter, be?
Kumugulo, ate. Gusto ko sa tama. Charot! Pero ano yun, walang biro talaga. Every night yun. Ang gustong-gusto ko talaga. Minsan sinasabi ko pa sa kanya, ako pa talaga yung nag-i-initiate. Tapos minsan antok na siya, kukulitin ko siya. Ganon. Kasi doon ka mas na-feel na love niya ako kapag ka, may sinasabi siya sa akin, like, more than I love you. Halimbawa, yung I appreciate you. I appreciate what you are doing.
Alam ko na ang gagawin ko dun sa isa kong libro. Ay! Yeah, anyway.
Nagka-idea. Oo, yun kasi talaga
Anyway,
love language. Kaya kapag, ang pangit lang, opposite kami kasi ng husband ko, siya naman, service naman yung love language niya. So, hindi siya talaga masalita. So, i-show niya talaga sa So, very,
okay lang yun.
oo. As in, nagka-clash talaga kami. Minsan, pinag-aawayan pa namin yan kasi sabi niya, ang kulit-kulit mo, hindi mo ba nararamdaman? Lagi niya yung sinasabi, kailangan ko pa sabihin. Eh, pinapakita ko naman. Ganun.
Eto ha, to answer that question about the love language, balik ko kayo, basahin niyo yung libro ko, makikita niyo kung ano yung gusto kong sabihin.
Ramdam ko si Ate Julie physical touch to word. Maniwala ako talaga.
Kasi basahin daw natin eh. So, ayun na yun.
Hindi, seryoso ako dito. Kasi hindi ko sa inyo mabibigay yung sagot na yan dahil ako mismo, nahihirapan akong mag-express.
I-distinguish. Pero yun talaga yung ramdam ko, physical touch talaga si Ate. Alright, so, the hottest paranormal story you read. Kahit title lang. Tapos kami na mag-search.
Seriously, that one, this is going to be a series. This is a series. Yes, it's a series. The name of the author is, ilan ba kailangan nyo? Dalawa, tatlo?
Isa lang. Isang book lang, Ate.
Isang book lang? Pwede ba series? Hottest. Kim Giroso. K-Y-M. Kim Giroso. K-Y-M-G-R-O-S-S-A. Oh, God. Ayun lang masasabi ko.
Yung title ng book? Yung title ng book, ayun yung author?
Yung title ng book, ito yung author. Kasi series siya. Now, the series na sinasabi ko is, New Orleans. Teka lang. New Orleans.
Ay, parang nakakita ko niyan sa book sale, yung New Orleans.
An Immortal of New Orleans. Immortals of New Orleans. Ayan yung series niya. Pinaka-love ko sa book niya, si Jax. Oh my God.
I-chat talaga kita, ate. I-chat talaga kita para dyan sa name ng book.
Alam mo kung anong binabasa ko sa kanya ngayon? Si Quintus. Quintus is a very, very old vampire. Tapos, vampire siya. Tapos, ang female lead niya is hybrid. Hindi ko pa alam kung ano yung kalahati niya, but she's a witch, pero hybrid siya. Chapter 2 pa lang ako.
Sa details na yan after this, ate. Nako, baka lalo na akong hindi makapag-review. Charing!
Paano na lang pag nakita mo yung cover ni Jax?
Oo nga. We're down to the last 2 questions na.
Ay, nako. Patapos na pala tayo, no? So, medyo nag-enjoy tayo mag-chikahan. So, ito na ang ating second to the last question. What is something that people misunderstand about you?
And then there were silence.
Ano kaya yun?
Ayoko kasi magsalita. Kasi
maraming makarinig.
Marami. Ayoko.
Okay, fine. Hindi naman kami naninig dito sa
Sorry naman.
Yung fine natin. Pero mamaya sasat ka natin kasi hindi ako makakatulog pag di mo sinabi sa akin.
Hindi, mamaya mag-uusap talaga kami yan.
Sabi natin kasi.
Bibigyan ko siya ng kopya ng libro yung tapos mo naman si Papa ko.
Mukhang, hindi pa ako nakaka-move on dun sa pinorward niya sa akin na e-books ng werewolf story. Ayan, nako. Pag-usapan natin in a separate occasion, wag dito utang na loob, maraming minor de edad. And we're in the last question, Ate Julie. Would you rather love and lose or never to have love at all?
Ay, grabe.
The first one.
The first one.
The first one. Bakit? Kasi when you love and then when you lose, you learn. You understand. You grow. But if you've never loved, you've never risked, you will never understand how it feels like to love, to break, and to be alive again. Ayun yun. It's better to be loved than hurt. Kasi sa iiwas ka sa sakit, You cannot, what do you call this? You cannot escape that. You cannot escape pain. It's part of growing up. It's part of being human. So it's up to you on how you're going to handle a heartache.
Oo.
Ayun.
Julie Stripe, 2022.
Paki-quote nan, paki-quote.
Makikot, Julie Stripe,
O,
2022.
simulan niyo na sulat, dali. Ulitin ko pa ba?
Di na bakla. Ano mo naman, love na love kita.
Oh. Mag-message na
Ayan.
lang tayo niyan.
Mm-mm.
Sadly, tapos na ang ating program this afternoon.
Oh.
Ayun. So, medyo bitin ang chikahan, pero syempre, ang ating top management ay sinasabihan tayong 1 oras lang.
Pero
Dahil,
hindi talaga maiwasan.
alam mo, Ate Judy, tuwing kami ni na Ate Cassie yan, tuwing mag-GN Talks, lagi kami pinapaalalahanan, hanggang 1 oras lang ha. At lagi kaming sa outline namin, laging may nakalagay na, okay, 5 to 20 seconds lang yung adlib ha.
Correct.
Mga ganun.
Hindi naman nasusunod.
Kaso, ngunit subalit dadapwat.
Yes. Hindi talaga mapigilan ng aming kachika-chikahan ni Ate Cass.
Especially talaga kapag kayong, alam mo yung immerse ka na dun sa conversation. Kasi not only na you are having fun, but at the same time, may learnings kasi. Ito nga yung sinasabi ko, kami nga yung typical na marites na
With a heart.
listens and with a heart. Oo. Diba? Yung hindi lang basta chika-chika lang na sige, ganito, ganyan. Kundi talaga yung proud to say talaga na may matututunan talaga, especially yung mga kabataan na nakikinig sa atin. Diba?
Yan. At dahil dyan, may countdown na tayo, Mare. So, ayan. So, there you have it, folks. Isa na namang makabuluhan at nakakatuwang episode ang natapos natin today.
Maraming salamat for gracing our show this afternoon, Ate Julie. Any last words for our viewers? Baka may gusto kang i-promote na story or new project, now is your chance to tell our listeners.
If you're wondering how I started reading and what are the answers to the 21 questions that I never answered, read the book. Read His Unexpected Mate. It's a roller coaster ride. Even when I was writing it, there are parts that I had a hard time writing it, emotions. I assure you, if you want to cry, read that book.
Ayan.
I'm still waiting for Hunter, my reaper's mate, to push through. And so far, ayun pa lang sila. Wala pa akong balak isulat yung iba. Although nangungulit na sila sa akin. As in, tipong parang, uy, ako kailan? Yung saka na magantay muna kayo.
May buhay talaga yung characters niya na
kinukulit. Si Lucifer nga, sabi niya sa akin, kailan ako? May title na ako. Kailan mo ako gagawin? Pwede ba tumahimik ka muna?
Tumahimik daw muna, no?
Oo, tahimik mo na siya.
Ayan.
Tumahimik.
Yan, so yan, nakakatuwa po talaga, Ate Julie, ang ating chikahan ngayong hapong ito. Yan, sa ating mga listeners, kung nabitin po kayo at gusto nyo malaman ba yung itinatago-tago, ang hirap naman ng Tagalog. Hirap na Tagalog. Pinakatago-tago ni Ate Julie na sagot sa ating 21 questions. Ayan, so, basahin nyo ang kanyang libro. So, if you are a lover of werewolf stories, you can catch Ate Julie's His Unexpected Mate on GoodNovel. Download the GoodNovel app and search for the book title, then add it in your library. Pero yan nga, so may tip si Ate Julie kung saan ba, sa website, di ba, Ate Julie? Sa website.
Oo, sa website, yung first 4, kasi I have a lore. Lore, chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3 should be read on the GoodNovel website rather than on the application. Para mabasa niyo yung isang buong bagsak niya for chapter 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Kasi iba na ang chapter 4. Dahil ang chapter 3 sa application ay putol, so hindi niyo makukuha yung ibang description ng bahay ni Megan. Or kung paano sila naglaban or something. But yeah, check it out.
Yes, at
Ayun.
isa pa raw tip ay pakihanda na ang mga tissue sa inyong mga tabi.
Tissue, towel.
God.
Yes.
Kung kayo yung emotional reader, tissue at towel. At ang
O
dami na
kaya,
ako, sinabihan na ako
batsa
niyan.
na.
Oo.
Huwag naman batsa. Kasi yung batsa latter pa yon. Basta siguraduhin yung may tubig.
Grabe naman tong author na
Seryoso.
to.
Hindi. Seryoso ako.
Seryoso
Kasi
yan
mature
bakla.
na siya.
Ako naiyak talaga.
Seryoso.
As in,
Mature eh. Mature
Alam
yung
mo,
ano ko.
iyakin pa man din ako.
ako, bakla. Ako na
Aantayin ko ang
Sige,
inyong mga
sige.
komento sa libro.
Okay. Babasahin
Sige.
natin yan.
Alright, so Good Novel is still looking for writers who want to turn their passion into a career. So we also have an ongoing writing contest. Message one of our acquisition editors to know more about it. So they were in the comment section below.
Yes, sa comment section below, nandyan lang sila. Pakalat-kalat. Pero you can message our official Facebook page para to ask for more details. Yan. And of course, wag nating kalimutan ang bonggang-bonggang Good Novelist program. So, Mare, ano nga ba yung pangmalakasang benefits natin dito?
If you are a good novelist, you will be offered number 1, extra signing bonus, number 2, free book cover and one-on-one guide courtesy of our review team, and then finally 150% to 200% bonus elevation, and you will also have contracts which would require you to write exclusively for us for 3 to 5 years.
Wow, ang bongga. Pero hindi lang yan. We will also help you manage your own fans club on different social media platforms. To stay updated, follow us on our social media accounts that will be flashed on our screen.
That is correct. So again, Ate Julie, maraming salamat po sa pagbibigay ng oras sa amin. Thank you for sharing your learnings to us. It was fun talking to the both of you, and best of luck sa inyong mga future projects, of course.
Yes,
Thank you for
ayan.
having me, girls.
Sana nag-enjoy ka, Ate Julie.
Yes.
Mamaya tayo mag-uusap na dalawa.
From the bottom of our heart po, maraming salamat for sharing your story, sharing your heart with us. Yan, so once again, I am Kumaring Bern.
And this has been Kumaring Kath.
Join us again in another afternoon of learnings and laughters.
See you all in another episode of Gian Talks. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.